we close the gate? I think we can. So, if I have this, which is still in pristine condition, and I lock that door, and I lock that door, and then I close my gate. Oh, beautiful. That's just awesome. And I've got my code lock. Wow. I mean, this is just Christmas, isn't it? I mean, oh man, what to do? Kurgan team. Well, it's been, I don't know, it's been about 5 hours since we started out on our little journey to get some more gear. Mixed bag of results. Found a radiator, and I've managed to get that back. Didn't find a spark plug. Found another battery, which I've actually stashed at someone else's old derelict base because I couldn't bring it home. I was seriously loaded with stuff on the way back. I picked up things like, I mean, at one stage I had 4 sledgehammers, which I couldn't bring 4 sledgehammers back. But you know, like a splitting axe, felling axe, hatchet, box of nails, a couple of light bulbs, which we've, you know, replaced now. So we've actually got light bulbs. Oh, fire's out. It's raining in through my window. I'm gonna have to fix that. What else? Yeah, pliers, wrenches, all that kind of stuff. Another 4 code lock picks, bunches of stuff. So anyway, so I lugged that all back. I also found a tire. I know there's a tire on the outskirts of Zelenegorsk. So, where did we go? Pavlovo. So we went around Pavlovo, and then I think we went down the road around the military base, which is permanently under a gas cloud. And then we came back up the countryside to Bor, and then we went over to Drazino, and then we went all around the outskirts of Zelenegorsk. I dropped into the medical clinic, and I picked up some tetracycline and some chlorine tablets. So I have a couple of tetracycline at least, and I have some more chlorine tabs so that I can sterilize water, and I've got my charcoal tabs and things. Picked up some ammunition, picked up some lockpicks. What else? Cure again, team. Server's about to restart very shortly. Don't mind the wolves. We're in a farmhouse area just outside Zelenegorsk, between Zelenegorsk and Zvir, and there didn't used to be a base in here, and there's a base in here now, and just out that side is the placement for a watchtower, which is currently under construction. So this appears to be an active base that we very definitely need to put on our list of active bases to check out. However, server's going to restart, so we're going to call it quits there, and the wolves and everything else can worry about themselves. But yeah, just a little something to bear in mind. Cool again, team. I'm down at Zelenegorsk, and there's the Ada, and someone's taking the wheel. Arrgh. So the wheel's missing. Cotton picking thing. Blast it. Which means I now need to find a spark plug and a wheel again. That's a nuisance. Right, we'll carry on. Kura team. We're leaving Zelenegorsk behind. I did one side of it. I came up the what is that? The northern side, I guess. You know, I'm just in the outbuildings. These buildings like this, buildings where you'll find things like, hello, radiators, which I've already got, I don't need another one. Where I find boxes of nails. I have a lot of nails. Saws, sharpening stones, various bits and pieces like that. So, I am pleased to report that we have ticked a few things off our list. We have picked up another saw in good condition, which is great. We have picked up a sharpening stone, which is also great. We have picked up a shovel in good condition, which is also great, because I was beginning to get worried that I may never be able to dig my boxes up again. We have picked up a spark plug and a container of gasoline, and for those of you that care, a map. So, and a fishing hook, which is great. So we have picked up almost everything that we need just for the Ada. Shame we are short one wheel, which was there and now isn't there. So this is Drazino. I don't recall. I wanted to come up and check that place, but seeing as I'm there, I'll check here. I would like a tire iron to lock the wheels on. So I'm still looking for that, and you know, it would be just amazing if we found a glow plug, but they are pretty rare. So so yeah, we're going to do Drazino, then we're going to head back that way and around past Pavlovo, I think, and we're going to head up to our base, and we have axes, we have nails, we have rope. So what we can do is we can start the base building process. I've got hatchets, I don't need hammers. We can start the base building process and see how we get along, right? And then we can talk about what I think will be the best solution. Will be to head to the roadblock at Kamensk, where the Humvee is, because I think that we might stand a better chance of getting the wheel for an Ada there, if we're going to get it anywhere. I can't remember how many Adas were out there, but probably a better statistical probability of finding something there than finding it anywhere else, right? Kia team. Bit of a mystery going on here. I'm suffering bleeding damage, and I don't know what's causing it. I haven't been exposed. There you go. I haven't been exposed to any gas that I'm aware of. I can only assume it's something to do with the amount of stuff I'm carrying. I am carrying a lot of stuff, and it seems to only happen when I am moving. So it has taken me some time to figure it out, but the reason that I keep getting cut is because my boots are ruined. So I've got nothing on my feet. So when I'm running through the woods, I'm getting cut feet. So that's the problem. Oh, I mean, that. So I need to use the rags to make some improvised feet wrapping, which will solve that problem temporarily. And then I need shoes. I mean, I can't believe that. I can't believe that I managed to repair those. They're not in great condition. I can't believe that's the problem. Cora again. Well, finally got a decent pair of work boots. So I got some durable working boots, as heavy as a civilian boot gets. We have picked up another jerry can of gasoline. It's alright, we can use the other one for water. Keep the gasoline in this one. And a bit of wire. And what else did we pick up? We picked up another axe, a hammer, another saw, and a sewing kit. So that in mind, 36, we have plenty of room, I think, to head down to the roadblock area. Pardon me. And see if we can. In fact, I want that in there. See if we can't find ourselves an appropriate ADA tire or ADA wheel. And it can go in my hunter's jacket, because it's the best place to keep a wheel is your jacket, obviously. Why won't you move? Oh, 23, 24, 4, 36, 40. That's fine. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll do that next time. Kia ora, team. I wanted to call you in for this. I've just arrived at the coast at Kamenka, and you probably recall that I've talked about how infected spawn in. This is an infected spawn point. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's now 7 of them. So they all spawned in that location within a few meters of each other. I think there's actually 8 of them. And now they're wandering off. So if you're wondering about spawns and how spawns work and various things like that, I have talked about it before. But, you know, that's clear evidence. They all started out in a clump together, and they're now all going to wander off. There's another one over there. You remember I said about Kamenka when I came here the first time, being that it seems to be an absolute hot spot for infected, and they seem to be all over the place. But, yeah, I just wanted to bring you in since that was really quite visibly obvious to me. Kia ora again, team. Well, I've just come down from the top of Kamenka, and there's an ADA here, and it had a wheel on it. So we've got our wheel. We've got our wheel for the Kamenka. I might just go and top up my water supply, and then we might head back to the ADA, and we'll talk about some base building, right? I mean, that was why we came here, and we got what I wanted. We're fully loaded, obviously, with stuff because you're carrying a huge, great big wheel around. And now that we've resolved the issue with the wounding and everything else, we can go back and start building a base. Won't that be fun? So let's make that happen. So I will just run over here quickly, grab myself some water, and then head back to base. And see you soon. Ta-ta for now. Right, kia ora, team. We're in the workshop. We're locked in. For now, so we don't get disturbed. And I've piled 3 boxes of building supplies here. So here's what we've picked up in terms of building supplies, which is pretty good. Ignore the racks. So we got nails, we got wire, we got hammers, we got saws galore, we've got hatchets, we've got ammunition, which again is not building supplies, but they're hanging out here. We've got a digging tool, oh, is that it? Oh yeah, and we have other building supplies that I need to add here. So we've got, I'll get rid of this stuff, we've got that, we've got the felling axe, we've got a shovel, we've got more rope, we've got a pair of pliers. Is that another? Have we got 2 sledgehammers? Is that 2 sledgehammers? No, 1 sledgehammer. We've got a sharpening stone, which is not great. I was hoping for more than 1, but there you go. So where are we? We will put these. That's tools. Tools 68, 48, 49. Oops. 50. That's already 50. Where's that last crate? There we go. Last crate. Right, so we've got nails galore, which is great. So we've got nails, we've got tools, we've got wire. We have got code locks. They're not here. They're buried somewhere for now till I find out what's going on. And I'm also slightly concerned that I'm taking a tetracycline. We had one of the downsides to this place, and something that I don't think we can address much because I think they spawn inside the base area, is that we get infected turning up. Now I might be able to ultimately replace the gaps in the fences with our own fences and solve that problem. But anyway, I got fighting a couple too, and I got cut. Now I did disinfect my cut with iodine because I have iodine, and I used these rags which are not disinfected, which was definitely an oversight on my part. And I very briefly had the sickness tag come up. Now, given that I had disinfected my wounds, I think I should be okay. But I'm going to take my 2 tetracycline that I have to be sure, and then we'll take it from there. At the end of the day, if we start to look like we're sweating and wiping our forehead, we have a functional ADA. We can zip up to Krasnostav and quickly have a look around for some, I guarantee you, tetracycline. So anyway, so that's the situation with that. So just as an aside, oh, so many things. So as I think you'll remember from my earlier episode, which I think was 24, the Gimme Shelter one. So if you get yourself a stack of short sticks, and you put that in your hand, and you find yourself some rope, and you hit combine, you get this contextual menu, which is if you don't move around, probably craft fence kit, craft watchtower kit, craft a flagpole kit, craft a shelter kit. Now I see that craft a gate is missing, so I don't know. I'm a bit worried about I could screw this up badly, because we obviously have fence kit, so I'm going to make one because I need one way or the other. I don't want to build a watchtower. I know what a watchtower is. It's not what I want. I want a gate. So I'm a bit... I wonder if it changes if you have a different amount. I don't think it does. I think you get less options is all. I think you can do fence kit, watchtower kit, flagpole kit. No, it's the same. I may as well craft another fence kit because I'm definitely going to need more than one. So that's those dealt with. So I have these two. What's that? A tire iron. Oh, it's just sitting in the garage. Oh, I've been looking for one of those. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I didn't even look. It's been sitting here in the back of the garage, and I wanted a tire iron for making sure that the tires were locked on. What conditions are it in? The pristine, I think they said as well. Awesome, excellent. Oh, sometimes you get gravy, right? Sometimes it's all lemons. Sometimes it's gravy. Right, so anyway, so we have this fence kit. Now, how do you... What I want to do, and I'll admit that the visuals aren't super good, so maybe it's time we unlock this door, and we have a little look, and hopefully there's no infected around. I can't hear any, so we're probably good. And it's coming night anyway, so that's but and it's windy. It makes it very noisy for me, but you probably don't hear it quite as badly. So what we want to do is we want to put a barrier across here that we can open out. Now I have seen that before on another base where it's inside the door and you can't see it, and it opens out. Now my assumption, because there's no, and how do you lock that? So my assumption is that, because you don't want people to be able to walk past it, you see. So that's the extent of the door right there. Right? So it wants to be about there, and that's as good as it gets. So that's the inside, and I want to be able to somehow secure it so that it becomes a gate. What I'm worried about is that if I do this and start this, and I muck it up, how am I going to take it apart? Because I don't know enough about base building to do that. So what I'm proposing instead is that rather than run the risk of doing that, what I might do is, if I go out here and we have a look at placing this one in front of the window, which I don't think we can do from the inside. So let's go inside. So I don't think there's any way that it will allow me to put a fence in here. No, the hitbox for the bed obviously prevents that. It isn't going to let me do that. So I can't do it inside, which is what I thought. I don't know if we can do it even in here. It looks like possibly not. So I don't think we can even build a fence in the house. So again, even the door to this area might need to be outside somehow, you know, and we, you know, angle it so that it's like that. But my point is that what I want to do is I want to build in front of this window, as we've said, and where is the center of the window? There it is. Sorry, pardon my So we want to put it in front of the window right there so that people can't look in, and we will deploy it. And we will see what tools we need, and then when we build it, we will have a look at what options there are to turn it into a gate. Because that will inform me what I need to know about turning it into a gate, I think. Because there must be some way to turn it into a gate. So I don't know, it's asking me for details, so it needs 2 great big logs. So I need to go and sort that out. And what I'll do is I'll go and get my saw, because I'll probably need planks, and I'll go and get some nails, and I'll lock my stuff up, and I'll try and do what I can in the dark without getting attacked by infected. And bring you back in as things progress. Okay? So we'll see you soon. Kia ora again. Well, quite literally, as soon as I start to do anything, it hoses with rain, which is fun. Anyway, what I did was, and I don't know how much you can see with it being wet and dark and all this, after putting in the kit, it requires 2 logs. So I went up, I cut down a tree with my splitting axe, and I brought down 2 logs. And then you use the shovel or the pickaxe, or I think you can do it with a hoe, to build base. And it now gives me these options. I can either build what appears to be a wall, what appears to be possibly a gate. I'm not sure. So there's, what is that? That is camo. That is barbed wire. That is, what is that? Barbed wire at the bottom, barbed wire at the top. These are the amount of nails that I need. 99. I need 20 planks. Steel if I'm going to use it, and wire if I'm going to use it. I think I've got wire because I wanted to have a go at putting barbed wire on it just to see. So we've got wire. 99 nails. I didn't think I needed quite as much as 99. I've got 89, so I'll need to go and get some more nails. 20 planks. That's a lot of planks to cut down. I don't have any metal. But I do have the other stuff in place. So I need to go and chop down trees and make planks and get some more nails. So I'm gonna go and get some more nails, and then I'm gonna go and start doing that. And then at some point I'm probably gonna have to go inside and cook the. Well, Kiora team. We're inside by the fire. We're drying out because we did that building in the rain, and we've cooked the venison that we shot outside of Pavlova or whatever it's called. And you can see that we've got a wall up outside. Doesn't quite go all the way to the top, but that's okay. I mean, it stops. Hopefully, it stops, you know, prospective snipers or people throwing grenades, unless they're a really, really good shot or something. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so what I'll do is we'll wait until daytime, and I'll explain to you how it all came together. I don't think we can see it from this side of the building, and what it took, and also. Once you have it built, if you have the wire, which is, where is the wire? Where's my wire? There. If you have the wire added, you get the option of making a gate. So I think that's the key. So you make the lower frame, you make the upper frame, then you make the lower wall, then you make the upper wall. And then it gives you a chance of making it into a gate, which is great. So what we're going to do is we'll have a look at that in daytime, and then what I'll do is I will leave the video running in daytime when you can actually see things, now that my experiment is complete. And what we'll do is we'll try and build one, and we'll try and build a gate into the garage, because I'm tired of running in and out using my lockpick, and eventually my lockpick, which is wherever it is, it's down here. It is worn. Eventually that worn lockpick is going to break. I don't know if there's any way to repair a lockpick. And what will happen is I'll be locked out of there. So what we want to do is we want to put a gate on the garage. We want to move most of our boxes, not all of our boxes. I want to keep some very critically important things, specifically things like weaponry, and some things like very important knives, spare water bottles, etc. buried outside, because I think, you know, people see a base, they automatically want to break into it. They may not bother looking outside to determine if stuff has been buried, but I will go and bury stuff. But just bringing you in, I'm just walking around. What? Someone's hiding an Ada down here, which concerns me, because that means that someone is obviously aware of this place. And is also stashing their own vehicle down here. Interesting how you can't see it. You can't get in the boot. Obviously, nothing in it. They haven't secured their vehicle very well, but it is interesting that you can't see in the boot. Ah, there we are. Look. Hey, this looks very familiar, doesn't it? What's in here? Lots of magazines. Okay. What's in this one? Stuff. I want that. Yeah, someone has left a car full of gear here for me. With some good stuff in it. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you did that. I will go and see about that. But let's have a look. Fence kit. I reckon there, and then we should be able to access the gate, the lock, right, on one side. I sure hope so, huh? Right, so it's gonna want 2 great big logs to start with. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. So what I need to do is I need to go and dig up my code lock and put a code lock on it. Nice. Look at that. Huh? Marvelous. That is the ticket. Right, so we've achieved that. We've achieved being able to lock our garage. Let's put this bad boy in our car. And let's see if we can't reverse our car in here. Oh. No, we need to go forward. I did this last time. Every time I try and get it to go in reverse, it seems to want to stall, which is an incredible nuisance. Aha. But get out. Close my door. Right. Can we close that? Don't think we can close the outer doors, can we? Which is a bit of a shame. I wonder, can we? Because I think, can we close that? And then can we close the gate? I think we can. So, if I have this, which is still in pristine condition, and I lock that door, and I lock that door, and then I close my gate. Oh, beautiful. That's just awesome. And I've got my code lock. Wow. I mean, this is just Christmas, isn't it? I mean, oh man, what to do? Right, I mean, I've got my car, I've got a code lock, I've got my base, I'm locked in here, and some guy has delivered me a whole bunch of goodies. Let's have a look at what we've got. Let's have a look at what we got. I'm just going to... But, so, what's over here? Well, let's have a look. We've got this. What's this? This is an S-File. That's nice. Another fully automatic, integrally a derivative. Support universal attachments. Okay. Ooh, that one looks a bit better. Same. Okay, let's swap those out. And we will drop that one, which can then go in there. And kia ora, team. I won't bore you with watching me going through a whole load of inventory management. But suffices to say that what came through from those boxes was an awful lot of ammunition and quite a few weapons. A couple of integrally silenced SVALs, and AUX, I think it is, assault rifle, a couple of silenced pistols, and a truckload of ammunition. A lot of the other stuff I got rid of. You know, like a Vega shotgun. I don't like Vega shotguns. I don't want the Vega shotgun, so I got rid of it. Got rid of the ammo. Got rid of another pistol. Got rid of some stuff. Kept some base building things. Got rid of the water bottles. Don't want them. I've got water supply nearby. I can sort it out. It's not an issue. Things like ephedrine, epinephrine, whatever it's called, morphine. Got rid of all that. Kept the things that I want to keep, which were predominantly from this guy, mostly weapons and grenades and things. And there's a green dry bag in there. In the dry bag is a grenade launcher. So I've now picked up a grenade launcher. It's got a pox grenade with it. So, but I don't. What am I going to do with that? Break bases? I hope, maybe. Shoot people, intimidate people. I have no idea. There it is. There. M79. So yeah, so that's what I did, and you don't need to see that. And then I did some inventory management and organized my own gear into 3 boxes of weapons and some base building gear and some car gear, and yeah, and that was it. But you know, nice Christmas present. 1 minute, you know, you eat the bar. 1 minute the bar eats you. 1 minute you eat the bar. C'est la vie. This stuff is odds and sods. The car stuff. So probably want to bury the weapons, bury the car stuff. Keep the odds and sods. Keep the base building. I mean, the problem is burying this stuff, so it's just remembering where it is. It's the problem. I forget. I forget where it is. Do we bury nothing? Do we bury nothing at all? Just we've got the other place over there, obviously, to build. Well, I mean, I don't know. This whole affair has given me so much to think about. You know, it's now I'm worried about losing stuff. I'm like, oh, I've got all this stuff, and what am I going to do with it? Yeah, I don't want to lose it. You know, and I don't want to. I'm kind of a bit worried, obviously, that somebody knows where we are, which is a bit of a problem. And it seems like they might be reasonably capable. They've certainly picked up a lot of gear. So I think we need to find a place to bury the weaponry for sure, because it's handy. It's handy stuff. 3 crates of handy stuff, which is good. Other than the stuff that's on me, the car stuff is really to protect the car more than anything. And you know, I think that's it. I think what else is out there that we have? I think more car stuff. And then that's it. We need to finish building the other part of our base with the code lock, and we need to deal with that, don't we? So what do we do now? Lock up and see. Whatever I do, I have to have the time to resolve the situation, because if I'm not finished, that person could come back and take it, right? Could take my stuff. So I need to be able to resolve whatever the situation is, whatever my situation is. Yeah, and that's it. So, I mean, would they crack that and lock me in here? Or don't know. Unlikely, right? I mean, unlikely. Yeah, right. Well, I have to log off and maybe do things, and have a think about what my next plan is, because this really put a spanner in the works. Nicely, it's a nice spanner to have, but I need to think about what I'm going to do next, which is exciting, isn't it? So yeah, so that's where to from here? Yeah. We'll see, we will see. This is all new and all very exciting and all very challenging, and we've just got to put our faith in things, and I've got to decide about organizing inventory. I've got to decide about doing some stuff. I'd like to have the time to do that, which I don't have right now. So yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll pull our other boxes out, we'll bring them down here, we'll sort them out as well based on what's in here. We'll leave the base building gear and the non-critical gear in here. We might take the critical weaponry and we'll go and find a place to bury that. We will build another door. I might take that poor code lock that's over here somewhere, just in case, because I can replace a lot of things relatively easily, but I don't think I can replace that. Yeah, well, there's already a battery. Ooh, it's not in great condition though, is it? That battery. Let's take them both. The car needs run. Maybe that's why it keeps stalling. And where's my other battery that's in here? Yeah, let's take that one as well, thank you. And we'll take my tire out so you can't take my tires off. Yeah, so I think that's what we have to do. What we have to do is we have to bring the other gear down, we have to sort it out, we have to see exactly what we've got. We need to bury the weapons, we need to make another door for the other part of the building over there, and then we need to do the next leg of our road trip. Yes! Different car, but same road trip. But we'll be traveling lighter because we won't be carrying a whole load of stuff in the back of our car. We will be carrying some petrol and some water in the back of our car, and whatever we pick up along the way, right? That's what we'll be doing. So yeah, so that's it. So, you know, another turn up for the books. I hope you're still enjoying it. It probably seemed like it was getting a bit tedious, but hopefully we're moving on. Please like, of course. Please subscribe. It really does help me very much to know that people are keen to subscribe. And clicking the bell. Comment, you know, pros, cons. Someone said I was rubbish at the game. That's great. Go ahead. Give me a tip. Don't just tell me I'm rubbish. What am I doing wrong? What do I need to do right? You know, I've said I'm not an expert, and that's fine. But you know, what do I need to do? How do I need to do it? What's the pros and cons? Yeah, and you know, enjoy, and I'll see you all again soon.
PlayStation